Hey, it's Monica from DAT, here with our Trucking Ask Me Anything series, where we find expert carriers and brokers to weigh in on your questions. This week we asked the experts, what do I do when I can't get paid on a load? Several carriers weighed in, and here's what they had to say.
The first thing that I do is I always give my customer at least 45 days to pay their invoice. After the 45 days have passed, I start contacting them to get paid on my load. If after 60 days this load still has not been paid out, this has given me plenty of time to talk to the broker. To this point, a lot of times the customer starts to ignore you. If you're dealing with a broker, you can go straight to the shipper, and usually that'll nudge the broker enough to pay your invoice. I've had it happen to me a couple times, and that has always worked for me. Now, if you're dealing with a direct customer like a shipper, the only thing you can really do is file a civil suit against them, and you'll have to file the civil suit in their county. It usually costs anywhere from $100 to $300 to file the civil suit. That's the best way to collect. You can use collection agencies, but then they take another percentage of your load. The last resort is going after the surety bond. But through the surety bond, there's no guarantee of payment. Once the $75,000 surety bond is gone, it's gone. Maybe you'll be the first in the list to get your money, and you may get your money. It usually takes up to 12 months. The quickest way is go straight to the shipper.
After I go through the chain of command for that company, whatever it may be, and I feel like I'm not going to get my money, simple as this. I use their MC number and I look up who their bond is, because all the brokers are bonded, and I just file against their bond. I just file a complaint with their insurance company and let their insurance company investigate it. So that's what I do when I can't get paid, and usually that'll get you paid. So my advice is to file against their broker bond if you can't get paid from a particular broker.
So once you've delivered your load, you need to first be sure that you invoice the broker, letting them start the time frame, whether that time frame is 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. That time frame does not start until you have sent them that invoice. Now, it's also important that you stay in constant contact with that broker to make sure that they understand that you expect payment in a timely fashion. What happens is sometimes they may not pay on time, and you will find yourself having to start the collections process by sending collection letters and more frequent phone calls in order to collect on the bills. You may also have to get the assistance of a collection agency to help you, which costs you added funds and money. If a broker files for bankruptcy, you may find yourself having to get assistance to file on their bond in order to get paid. This is why I recommend that drivers and carriers use a factoring company like Triumph Business Capital, who is partnered with DAT. They become your collection agency and they become your invoicing company for you. So all you're doing is scanning your bills to them, they invoice, and they do the collections for you. Now, what they offer is non-recourse, which means if a company files for bankruptcy, you are protected, and they also pay if the broker has a non-ability to pay. Why would you do anything else than factoring? I recommend factoring just because of the workload that it takes off of you and ease of use.